Hello and welcome! This is Rainy, and today we are returning to the Lost Cities tribe where it is rainy. Because, of course it is. I mean, the monsoon probably has something to do with that, but whatever. Today, I kind of wanted to focus on three main goals. One is to get the stuff that we need to get done here done, so all of the building and construction and stuff, so that we can get Jet to go back to the main colony to be with White, who is his lover. Two, I want to start making progress towards making money, so that means we need to worry about crafting and sellable stuff, which means that we might actually have to send a few trade parties out today. Three, mainly I just want to make sure that the people in the mining colony are comfortable, which kind of goes along with the first one, getting Jet back to his beloved White, but, whatever. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that if we're going to send a trade party out, we have the food for it. So let's take a look at what we have here on the map to hunt. Let's get all of these 0% risk chance, because of course. And we could also probably hunt all of these ibex. I'm content with that. That's a good thing. And then if we really need more than that, we'll do some of the wild boar and stuff like that. How are we doing on food over here? Looks like we have a turkey. Rin, why don't you, as soon as you're done there, go butcher that turkey before it goes rotten like this dough. And who has tattered apparel? Codex, you have tattered apparel? That's Bob. Okay, so Bob has tattered apparel. Why don't you put on this tribal wear? That should help. And Codex, what is your issue? You have a cloth duster that's making you unhappy. I'm gonna wake you up because I'm gonna forget if I don't do it. We're going to have you drop that duster. And in fact, we're going to make this into a prison again so that you are forced to go into your bedroll there. And I thought for a second that Codex was nude, but in fact it's just a light-colored t-shirt. Very good. Good stuff. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to put in a nice sterile tile floor for our kitchen because it will help reduce the instances of food poisoning because it keeps it a little cleaner in here. And it looks like the people pretty well cleared out the area here, our tomb, if you will. I am going to have them deconstruct the wall here because I need it to be one bigger, I think, and we'll have them make a lovely marble door here, and we'll have them mine out the iron, steel, whatever it is, and put a wall in there so that we can kind of just have a nice little room, and that way we can bury Fennel where we bury our honored warriors, our dead, in a nice marble sarcophagus. I think that's gonna work for us. I think so, anyway. We'll put Fennel here. I think that's pretty much evenly where we're at. And that way we can put like one more sarcophagus on each side of it, and it'll be symmetrical as soon as we get this wall broken down and everything. So there we go. There's our sepulcher, and as soon as they make this, I'm going to actually forbid for now the two on the side. We really only need one because we're not going to transfer all of these, just our colony members. And I think Fennel's the only one that I can remember that was part of our colony that died. I'm sure there probably were others. I don't know. If you remember, leave it down in the comment. We'll bury them in with our dead as well. So yeah, and it looks like we do have a decent amount of food, but I want to be able to send food with people because we have a ways to go. So if you look here, our nearest friends, quote unquote, in the world are the Orange Meadowkin League, and they are actually hostile to us, so we can't trade with them. So that means we'd either have to go to the Brad here, or Purple Bush. I think we're going to go to Purple Bush. I think it's going to take just a small amount of time less, and that will take... I don't even know, like 7 days? Oh, only 4. Okay, that's fair. I guess I thought we were going to go through a lot more mountains, but if we get out of the mountains and go in like the fields and stuff, we will get there in 4 days. So it's like an 8-ish, 9-ish day round trip. We're going to need a lot of food for that. And we can pick some food up when we get there, but I want to make sure that we have plenty of supplies. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these weapons that we absolutely have no use for, and like the Luciferium and anything that we don't need or want, we're going to take and trade to the people over there. That's the plan anyway. In the meantime, ooh, it looks like we have a muffalo. Very good. We have a fire too. When did that start? Darn dry thunderstorms. So as soon as people wake up, I'm going to have them, I think, start actively working on the outer wall here. We'll just forbid, for now, the inner walls, because really we don't need to worry about that just yet. Also, I'm going to have them... I don't know why I had a wall out in the middle of the hallway. I think I might have just accidentally put it in there. Oh well. We could also, I guess, have them mine out right here. I'm not going to have them mine out here yet because that'll leave an opening for anything to just come wandering into our hallway. But I guess we could have them mine this out and that in the meantime. And maybe all of this. I don't know. Just start prepping for that. That should do it. And then I guess we could also... Let's go to temperature here. Put some vents in. Maybe one right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. That way we can use this as kind of what we normally do as our central temperature control area. And it looks like Jet, who, is it Jet? Or Taurus? Taurus is our hauler. It looks like Taurus is doing a pretty good job hauling everything that we need. We still have a lot to haul, don't get me wrong, but he's doing a pretty good job hauling everything that we need to haul back to the proper places. Rin, my darling, why don't you, instead of smoking meat, why don't you go butcher? That would help a little bit more, I think, anyway. Looks like we have a few more things. Ooh, we have some muffalo. We might grab one of those. And a squirrel, we'll grab that. Fire, oh, don't worry about that. It'll get rained down. Okay, so as soon as we get some of this stuff done, we'll re-bury fennel into our sarcophagus. I can't believe we've only lost, like, we haven't lost any people. That's really impressive for me. I also kind of wish that they showed the affiliation here. It'd be interesting to see how many people we've killed of what faction. Ooh, alpacas. Oh, goody! We have 3 volunteers willing to feed our colony. And I know they give good wool and everything, but I really don't want to worry about them. So, and we'll have plenty of alpaca meat because we are hunting some wild alpaca too. Very good. Very good. I think we probably don't even have to wait for them to smoke the meat. We probably just have to worry about getting it hunted, and then we can send our people. That'll be really good. Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to first of all make this a forever task, the crystal shards. And we'll put that at the bottom of the list just in case we need to make more marble and granite blocks so they just get around to it. I also wanted to start lining up some of this stuff over here, some stuff that we can make with our new tailor bench. We're going to salvage apparel, and I'm going to line up 2 of these. One of them is going to be for anything that is 55 points in hit points or less. And we're going to have them do that forever. And the next one's going to be any apparel that is awful to poor quality. We also want them to disassemble, because we can easily, with all of the materials we have a ton of textiles, as you can see. With all of that material, we can easily make new ones for anybody who needs it. So we're going to have them do that. But I also kind of want to work on improving, Barave's gone paranoid, improving some of the stuff that we're wearing. So let's make some button-down shirts, and we'll put that first. We'll have them salvage apparel before they make shirts. That way, if we accidentally make an awful shirt, they will salvage it before making a new one. That would be good. And probably some pants, but I don't know if we have a terrible need for pants. I know a lot of people, well, I guess we do, because a lot of people have tribal wear and they'll need pants if they have a shirt. So we'll do that. And dusters. And I think that'll help clear out some of our space here a lot. That'll be good. Next, let's see. We could start making some longswords, maybe? How much material do you make? You take 100 versus the Equa 50. So it might actually be better if we make, you take 75, make a lot of Equa instead of a lot of longswords. So we'll do that. We'll have them start by doing that like 5 times for now. And then if, between all of the things that we just lined up, if somebody just doesn't have anything to do, we can have them start to harvest all of the stuff that's around. Oh, it looks like Jet has gotten food poisoning from the well. Why don't we have regular water? I thought I put that in the bills. I do. Oh no, I suspended it, that's why. Okay, well, hopefully that will fix itself. We do have somebody on drawing. Yes, we have Tamina on drawing. So that should be good there. Another thing I really do want to make sure that we start doing is, first of all, let's, not granite. We don't need granite. We need sandstone. Let's put a door there, and then we can have one room completed. But I want to start using up some of this leather and stuff. That way we don't have to worry so much about the room in our very small storage area. So let's see, what can we make? We could probably make just plain leather. Yeah, we can make a plain leather sleeping area. We'll do that. Very good. And actually, as soon as we do this, we'll have another one, but nobody will be able to get to it. We'll mine that. There we go. There we go. So they'll finish this, they'll mine that. We'll have 2 rooms minus the floor. Let's just do sandstone style because the mining colony does not get to live glamorous lives, unfortunately. We'll have them do that. Perfect. All right, so in the morning, as soon as we finish up all of the hunting that we need to do, it looks like we have plenty of meat to leave with our colony members, and there's no more hunting lined up. So in the morning, as soon as everybody's up and about, we're going to load them up, and we're just going to take some of these weapons and the luciferium and all of that good stuff. And I guess we can line up a bit more mining for everybody to keep them busy. They've been doing a pretty good job at keeping themselves busy, but, Bob is starving. Well, don't do that. Don't be starving. We could also, because now that we have that coal-powered generator, we definitely are going to want to keep up on mining coal. We'll have them mine that. Anything else? I guess we could have them mine this, since we're going to be selling lots of stuff. Also, I guess what we can do, let's put a hold on the gunsmithing and prosthetics. I'm going to have them start doing brewing, because that way we can get what we need from it and have them make money that way. Oh, it looks like we have a little thing for Fennel. So, oh, and White is visiting Fennel's grave. Well, that's sweet. All right, Vulture, why don't you do the honors? Because you're here. That's gotta be really unpleasant to have to, like, dig up a dead cat. Let's make this critical. And we'll allow a cat corpse. No humans, just Fennel. Why don't you prioritize hauling? You have to handle our dead fallen warrior here. Very good, very good. I appreciate it. Let's look at this art. Ooh, it looks like Vulture finished that, so she was completing... Oh, it's a masterwork. Very appropriate, very appropriate. Dub's weight. That may be a little less appropriate. The sarcophagus is engraved with an image of Dubs looking at the art on a cat's grave and consumed in thought. Well, that is appropriate. I don't know what Dub's weight has to do with it. The scene takes place in the middle of a district. The work is shaded in hues of purple and purple, because apparently... I wonder if one was the color purple and one was this purple. Who knows? This depiction tells the story of Dubs visiting the cat's grave on the 10th of December. Oh, don't... Okay, open that up. We really, really don't need a raccoon corpse just sitting in our thing. That's ridiculous. The raccoon means nothing to us. Thank you, whale. I'm sorry you had to do that. We're gonna say no to animal corpses, only humans. And somebody somewhere can come get this simple mill. Looks like we have a psychic drone over in this area. And you know what? I'm going to call that good for preparation. I think we have enough people and supplies. So we're going to send... Whale is our trader. So we're going to send him. And we're going to leave Cat and Aspen, of course, because they kind of run the colony. Unless it's short trips, in which case we can spare them for a little while, but that's fine. We'll send Codex and Dubs and Marcus. I want to send a decent number of people because that will mean that... I guess White would probably want to go as well, huh? That will mean that we have more hands to haul things. Vulture staying here. We'll send Rowan just because I want to make sure that we have a healer on hand at all times, just in case something happens to somebody. We'll send all of our simple mills and all of our smoked meat, and that'll get us there and almost back. And maybe some wild greens. There we go. That'll get us there and back. We probably we'll need to hunt more as we go. So let's do the smoke leaf, the luciferium. Anything here? No. We're going to disassemble that. We'll get rid of the poison grenade. I want to keep the orbital power beam targeter, but pretty much all of the other weapons I am willing to part with because we can make better ones. Oh, and ironwood we don't need to sell. I want to keep the bionic eye, I think. There's a dead Timberwolf. I wonder if we killed that or not. We don't have any Equa, so I guess we can't send those yet. I guess we could send the jade crystals and the plasteel thread. And that looks like it might be it. The rest we'll just fill up with stone powder, and that will drop our movement speed considerably, but I want to get rid of the stone powder, so I'm content with that. Let's choose the route. We have to go all the way up here. It's going to take a total of 7 days now, so they will definitely need to pick up food while they're there. Also, I remember now, I need to send water, but I remembered before I sent them out. So honestly, life is good. We'll send, that's not nearly enough water. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cancel all that. We're gonna go back into the colony here, and somebody will just have to do this for a little while. Okay, a little bit more preparation, but as soon as we're done with that, we'll figure that out and finish it up. In the meantime, I guess we can kind of plan out the rest of our tomb here. We're not going to let them work on them because I don't want them spending their time doing that. Oh. But we'll at least have it planned out for if we need to bury somebody. Hopefully that won't happen. But if it does, we'll be ready. Okay, and I'm just going to do this. Forbid all y'all. And then let's make some walls. Oh, it looks like Jet was incapable of walking for a while. I wonder what that's about. We'll have to go see what's up with him. Jet, what was your major malfunction? Oh, food poisoning. Fair enough. That's a problem. Somebody getting a ton of water, because we need a ton of water. Aspen, thank you. Maybe we'll send them tomorrow. And in fact, I think I will skip to either when I send them out, or if nothing else happens between here and then, until they get to the trade. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so everybody's ready to go. Let's go, people. Let's go. That's gonna leave our colony pretty low on people, so hopefully we don't get a big raid in the meantime. If we did, it would be okay, though, I think. Because I think our cougar, at least, is able to help defend us. That should be just fine. Okay. Okay. While they're getting that together, let's see how progress is progressing here. So it looks like Jet is trying to get... So I had them put a roof over this so it doesn't fill up with water. Hopefully they can get everything there done. And we won't have to worry about it as much. Looks like all of the steel that was sitting out here is finally put away, so Tars can work on other things, like hauling some chunks and stuff. And as soon as this is done, we'll be able to take these out of the newly created hallway and put them elsewhere. But I also think that we're pretty low, or maybe even just straight up out of coal, so I think we're gonna have to worry about other power options. So I'm going to set up maybe a wind turbine, and then as soon as they're done, we'll put down a nice bed of sandstone paving so that the trees won't block the wind. We'll just have a straight open area here. That way we have just a little bit more in terms of power options and all that fun stuff. Speaking of which, I don't think anybody's been working on it, but as soon as we get all of the brewing done, I think we'll probably work on batteries if we don't have that done yet. Oh, we don't. So I will queue that up, and then we can go back to gunsmithing and prosthetics. Because we can. Who needs treatment? Tamina, go get your anxiety all sorted out. Rin would be happy to help you. There we go. Make sure she's feeling good. We have no room here. I think let's switch around some priorities here so that they start storing more stuff over here, like the ironwood and stuff. And then, hopefully we'll have a little bit more space. And then, yeah, I'll be back with you when something happens or when these people arrive at their destination. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so first of all, heat wave in the mining colony, which is not good, but we also have a caravan ambush, of course. So it looks like it is just one person and they are not looking terribly intimidating. We have plenty of muscle on our side, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's have Codex go over here. We'll have Dubs go here. White can go to the side. Marcus, you go over here. Rowan, you go over here. I don't want you getting hit because you are a healer. And last but not least, Marcus and Whale can go over here. There we go. We win. Alright. Caravan battle 1. Let's reform. Oh, they're barely out. Maybe we'll have them reform the caravan. I guess we can take this ironwood club, because why not? Anything else? The limestone blocks we don't really need. We don't really want the pants or anything. We'll accept that, and we'll have them stop by, I think, the mining colony for the first leg of their journey, and that way they can get some water. And to prepare for them, I am going to have somebody just draw water forever. Hopefully we'll be able to fill up this area with water, and they can take that water with them when they arrive. We'll just have to remember it's White, Rowan, Whale, Marcus, Dubs, and Codex. I don't want to accidentally leave people in the wrong area. Because that sounds like something I do. And in fact, we might even just have Jet go with them, because he doesn't really belong in this colony. I definitely accidentally had him come into this colony, so maybe that's what we'll do. As soon as he's done here, we'll have him kind of finish up the outer edges as we can and have him go with them. But in the meantime, I think we're going to skip ahead until they arrive, and or until they're ready to leave here, and or when we get to the next big event, and or when we maybe even just arrive at Purple Bush. So I will see you when something interesting happens. Here we go. It looks like the gang's all here. They just arrived. Whoa. A Timberwolf just self-tamed at Aram City, of course. They have named him Crink, and I think that's adorable. We are collecting a significant amount of animals in this colony, and frankly, we may not keep all of them. We may sell some of them. We do need the money. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We now have more tattered apparel. Who's wearing tattered apparel? Don't do that. So it looks like she needs to replace her clothing with this lovely, excellent tribal wear. We're gonna have her do that really quick so I don't forget. And there's not a lot for people to do here. So in fact, right away, since they're basically just stopping here to collect Jet and some water, we'll let them finish what they're doing. Maybe give them some place to sleep for a few minutes here. That should cover everything, everybody, everyone. Okay, so we just got an item stash quest for silver. Ooh, that's good. So there's one sleeping mechanoid. We should be able to take that on. We don't really have the means to... So we have probably too much in our inventory to worry about that now. I think what we'll do is send our team to Purple Bush, and then when on their way back, they'll hit that up. Because we have like almost 30 days to worry about that. So now that everybody has had just a smidge of sleep, let's go back into the world here. Go form a caravan. We are going to send White, and Jet is going. He's probably really happy to have White around. Taurus is not going. Rowan is going. Whale is going. Codex is going. Marcus is going. And then they're going to take... Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to leave the stone powder here. We've loaded up. We're basically giving the entire food that we have in the colony to them because we can easily hunt some more. We are going to make sure that they take the Luciferium. I don't know what happened to the smoke leaf stuff. It just seems gone. So either somebody used it, which would be unfortunate, or we didn't bring it because I forgot about it, or it died in the rain. One way or the other, we're taking all of the weaponry. We're going to leave everything else, though, I think. So that's what they're going to take, and of course we have all of those people going. Let's have them go up. It's only going to be 4 days, so maybe on their way back they can drop off some of their extra supplies. But since we know that people will definitely need to eat, and we don't have a ton to eat here, I'm going to have people start to make some huntings trips. Let's definitely get this turkey and some of the muffalo. This is a lot of muffalo. We probably don't need quite that much, but we're gonna do it anyway. Very good. Hopefully they take all of this stuff here. That will be good. Good. Get the turkey. Awesome. So, yeah, once again, I'm gonna cut to when something interesting happens, or when they get to where they're going, and then I think we'll go from there. Oh no! Okay, so we just got a mad boomelope, because of course we have to have at least one explodey animal attack as per episode. And also, Crink, our new wolf, just got the flu, so that is not good. We'll have to have somebody take care of our friend here. Vulture, probably, because she's our local and available medic. So it looks like the crew is only a day and a half away from their destination. Hopefully, in the near future, they'll reach that. I am going to call everyone back. Taurus, what you doing, bud? There we go. Call everybody back. I guess it's raining. We can probably get the boomelope. Attack it. Dubs. Alright, so we'll have Dubs attack it. Everybody else can stay here for now. Actually, you know, that's silly. We're gonna just invite everybody to beat up on our enemy, the boomelope. Alright, that means you two, Rin. Octopus, you have a short-range weapon. Tamina, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, run, Dubs, run! I think it's injured enough or slow enough that we don't have to worry too much about Dubs. Taurus, alright, as long as it doesn't go after you, don't think we have to worry about it. We'll just do ring around the rosy here. There we go. Okay, good job, everyone. That was excellently executed. Okay, it looks like Whale's Caravan. It's always Whale's Caravan. I don't know why he's the one leading, but it is Whale's Caravan has arrived at Purple Bush. And we are going to have them trade really quick. Ooh, these people have hens and roosters. If we didn't already have a ton of animals, I would consider that. We're definitely selling the Luciferium. The Plasteel thread's going. The Jade crystal's going. We're going to keep the berries probably, but we're selling every single one of these. We don't want them no more. And all of you. And all of you. Is there anything we want to pick up from here? Sargassum. Interesting. If we had a way to refine the gold fern leads, I would consider it. I'm really tempted to pick up some of this amber, just because it'll help us make things out of amber. But we'll hold off for now. I don't see... I guess we could get some vegan egg substitutes, and that will help us with our food levels, because we only have 2 days worth of food right now. Which is not a lot, admittedly. Let's get some pemmican. That helps us. That gives us 8 days of food. But we only bring home 160 silver, which is not a lot to show. But that is probably the cheapest food option, I think. So we're going to go with that. We're going to do... maybe... so it's about 800. Let's do 600. That's 6.5 days worth of food. Good enough for me. That at least means we bring home enough to make it count. Do we have enough water? Clear water. So that's... let's do clear water. Mud water's not great. I don't really want mud water. But we might have to do that, because I don't think we have enough water as is. Okay, we're gonna do that. Perfect, wonderful, except our people are now gonna go down to the item stash, but that is a problem for next time. It looks like we even got a little boost in our relationship with the white quarry pact. Ha! I said pact instead of compact this time. I'm learning very slowly. So, again, that's a next time problem. We're gonna do that when we have a little bit more time. So I hope that you join us for that, and I hope that as things get a little crazy around the world and as people are getting sick and everything, that you all stay healthy and that we can just kind of avoid the nastiness that's out there. Good luck with that, and I'll see you next time. Bye!